we're able to break out back into the 80s. You understand?
All right, and he's
there's some unfinished business. He's dressed.
He came ready.
He's in his
I'm
fatigues.
always ready to kick ass, mate. And I think I've kicked the fiddle last with these guys before. Oh, I might have gone overboard at the start of the interview. But anyhow, it's great to be here, Steve, and to you, Bobby. It's good to see you again,
good to
mate.
see you too.
After all those years.
A long time. Here's one thing I want to say about the future of wrestling. The concept's never changed. People try to change it. It's a good guy against a bad guy. And that's like movies and everything else. And as long as we give them that, then that's what the people will buy. And it's personal issues, isn't it? Like he said, shoving the mat down the toilet.
And that's where Vince doesn't worry about that now anymore because they're all come, they're all great athletes, great bodies, but they're all being trained by the same people. And God bless them, they can't help it, they've got the break. He puts them on television so they're seen around the world to sell merchandise.
It's Ringling
exactly.
Brothers.
Yeah, exactly.
His merchandising is that internet thing. When you look at the Wall Street and you see what sells every quarter, from the quarter of the year before, the same quarter, it's up, up. And that's through marketing.
Yeah.
Because they're marketing.
And he's a genius.
Marketer.
And then another thing is, it can't be like years ago when the guy would go to the promoter, hey man, I'm pretty hot. You're going to have to pay me a little bit more to make that big show. Now it's just the WWE's coming to town.
It's the brand name now.
Yeah, the brand. They built the brand.
Don't even have to sell matches.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
I was jacked up just naturally because I'll never forget one time I had a tooth problem. I think I broke a tooth off, and the doctor gave me a Percodan. So I took that Percodan, I worked against them guys, and they said, man, maybe you need to take more of them. You were so relaxed in the ring, like how are you talking about?
Was he jumpy?
I was
always energized.
Energy.
What did I say about those punches before?
Yeah,
but here's what happened. I remember I used to wrestle against Norvell Austin, and he would sit there and say, come on here, sit down, talk to me just a little bit. I guess because I was just so hyper. Yeah, he knows. I was just that way, and I guess because I wanted it so bad. You know what I'm saying?
You liked what you were doing.
I loved what I was doing. I was kind of excited about it and this and that, but I'll never forget that match. It was like in Fort Smith, Arkansas, or somewhere. It was afternoon because I came in there probably, and they liked it even more. Like,
if you watch that match that I told you about,
I'm definitely gonna watch it tonight.
You'll see that was every night. You'll say, how can you take it? But I work with guys all the time like that. When I started, it was semi-professional. You know?
Yeah.
I had to come.
You were used to the stiff style.
Many times in New Zealand, especially with the Limeys, the English wrestlers, they fold your ear over and whack your ear, and that to try and say you don't look like a wrestler, so you got to climb for ear.
Well, see,
the Japanese would do that to you too. Yeah.
In the UFC, see, they stole all of our stuff. They got the cauliflower ears and the whole 9 yards.
I had to drain my ear many times with get a little blade and kick it, and it just the blood and get the swelling back. As you can see, this one's out.
I can't tell you how many times in Japan I've had to have it drained. They're like, no, it's okay. You look like man. I'm like, no, I don't want it. Yeah.